Well, one of the hottest toys items for Christmas has already just been released. And I hold here in my hands the copy of the web page from eBay yesterday. This is for a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 unopened. Now, I don't know, can we do this, Mo? Can you zero in on the price here? Can we zoom in? The price is right here where this finger is. Because I don't want to say it. I want to see if you can zero in on the price. Zero a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. $14,999. But that's okay because shipping and handling is included. $14,999. Audrey Gusky is with us. She's a marketing trends expert from Duquesne University. Audrey, how are you?
Great to be here, Fred.
I just showed you that, and you said you couldn't believe it.
I was stunned. I mean, normally when you've got a hot item like that, you can expect the price to be doubled, maybe even tripled, but something like this is absolutely outrageous for consumers.
This item is $300, by the way, retail. That's not the wholesale price. That's what they're selling them for, brand new.
Yeah.
They opened the bid at $1, and there were 42 bids. This guy's in Shalakta, Pennsylvania, which I think is in the eastern. No, it's around Pittsburgh. Shalakta is around here. This guy some guy around here got 15 grand for a PlayStation 2. Now here's my question to you, because every Christmas we have something.
Right.
It's either, it could be Furbies, it was Cabbage Patch Kids, it was Color Game Boys.
Pokemon stuff was sort of last year,
Pokemon. Then the question is, and I'm always asked this question, is this a marketing ploy? Does it happen every year? Do the companies say, you know, let's create a shortage. Let's create a real, and that will increase the buzz. And
yeah, is it a marketing blitz? Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they probably had the opportunity to make many more products than they did. But what ends up happening is because they don't, they can raise the price significantly, and also it's all this free media play. So in a sense, they're creating all this free advertising, and you know, advertising is priceless. To coin, you know, now, MasterCard.
To be fair. Now the Sony this is Sony PlayStation. Sony's still only going to get $300 for this or whatever they charge for that. The guy who sold this is getting 15 grand. Yeah. So the company doesn't make any more. They just ensure that what they make goes. And don't they also ensure the continued demand after Christmas?
Exactly, and they're also getting a very good price for it to begin with. So they're very happy with what they're actually accumulating. So I think overall, companies do this. If you look at Heinz products and our green ketchup, and you know, can you find green ketchup anywhere in the supermarkets? They really haven't put enough out there yet. And so I think companies do that because they want to create this need that there's this shortage. People have this panic. Got to have this product. I've got to have this. And they go out and they're willing to spend money and willing to go look for it, and they talk about it, and it's the hot toy, as has happened.
So it's marketing. So they sit in a boardroom somewhere and they say, okay, now this is going to be a hot toy. And they're, by the way, Nintendo and a couple other people are coming out next year with competing products. We're going to have competing products. How do we make sure that people say, well, I'm going to wait for the competing product, but we want to create a buzz. All right, so let's only put out this many. They'll be ordering them, and I got to know. I got a notice from Spiegel in the mail a month ago saying, put your order in now for PlayStation 2. And so you create the buzz, people want it, and that makes people go out and want to pay $15,000 for a PlayStation 2.
And they've got a winner. They've got a sure winner, and they're also guaranteed next year people are going to be looking to what they have. So it's almost like a sure thing for many years to come.
And it's not only just $300 for the game retail, it's like $50 for the games that play on this game.
Exactly, exactly. So in the sense, they may be selling this product not as much as they could, but then they're reaping the benefits over and over again with all the different added, you know, products and things.
And you're saying Heinz did the same thing with this green ketchup stuff, which I was sucked right into on. I mean, they came out first, they brought a little into the station, said, here, look at this, and so everybody starts yapping about it.
Oh, absolutely.
And then when it comes out,
it's hard to find, and you can't wait to get your hands on that green ketchup, and people are looking and waiting. The minute it hits the shelves, it's gone. And you know, we are the ketchup capital of the world in Pittsburgh.
What do you mean?
We use more ketchup than any other city.
Is that right?
Per person, yes, indeed.
Really?
Yes, indeed, we do. Yeah, and I think that's an international.
I don't think it's corporate loyalty.
I think part of it is, you know, we love our Heinz.
We love ketchup.
We love ketchup.
And I want to tell you something. This green ketchup is nasty.
Oh, you think taste-wise?
No. It's nasty.
Oh, it looks nasty.
It tastes just like The red stuff.
Because it's exactly like
But
that.
I'm telling you, you're looking at this stuff, and it.
Yeah, but Fred, they weren't going after you.
Yeah,
Who were they going after? They wanted the kids.
Well, my kids are looking at it. They said, "You're nasty, Dad. What are you doing eating that?" They won't go near it.
How old are your kids?
Well, they're teenagers.
Okay, well, hey, that's a different
But
story.
still, it's all right. But so this is, we can expect this year after year. The guys have known about it,
Oh, yeah.
and they say this is what's going to happen, and we parents are suckers. And,
Yeah, and they're ecstatic to have, once again, this hot item because it's a lot of money in their pocket, keep their stock options up very high. Everybody's happy.
well, let me tell you, I've got the solution to this. There's a place that I know that I will go. I've gone. We did it for Furbies, Color Game Boys, and I think there was one other item. It was a game type thing, and it's not a secret place. It's not a hidden place. It's a place.
Are you going to tell us, Fred?
I'm not telling you now. But I'll tell you this, and this is what happens. This is what's going on. This is what happens in America. And I said this to some of my coworkers here who will remain unnamed, Brian, that they said, "Oh, well, pick me up a couple." Why? Because they're going to go on the eBay thing.
Ooh, not fair.
No, it comes my kids first. I don't care about you, Brian, and I don't care about anybody else. "Oh, give me one because I want to sell it for more later." I don't care. You guys are the problem. And it's un-American. I don't like that.
But you know what? It's part of our society. You got to have the hot thing because you want all your kids to tell their friends, and then they tell the parents, and you're like the cool family on the block because
No.
you've got the
Now
neat
here's the
stuff.
problem with Brian. All these people we have on that have DVDs, you know, he
Yeah.
takes DVDs. Now, does Brian have a DVD player? No. But he's taking the DVDs just in the case that one day he wants to buy a DVD player. Shame on
Are you
you.
not buying me one for Christmas, Fred?
Yeah. Mike, you're on Hansberger Live. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Mike. I'm calling about the green ketchup deal.
Yeah.
And whose idea was this anyway? I mean, have you ever set green food in front of your child, try to get them to eat it? My kids won't touch nothing green.
Well, it was the brilliant brainchild idea of, you know, a lot of the marketing gurus at Heinz. They'd done a lot of focus group with kids. They found that their market was slipping. Kids weren't using ketchup. They were using other alternatives. And Heinz figured if they don't get that market, they're going to lose it, and then ketchup sales are going to drop forever. And so they tried a lot of products, a lot of colors, a lot of ideas, and this seemed to be the hot one, and overall kids love it, and that's what they went with.
In other words, what they did, Mike, they took a bunch of kids, and they like little focus group kids, and they loved it. And what they also did, what Heinz was ingenious, this I'm used to a ketchup bottle where the ketchup comes out. Once you get it going, it comes out, even if you have those squeezable ones. This is this green thing, and it's a pinpoint that you can write with it.
And draw with it, yes.
You know, and you know what? You're going to use a lot more ketchup writing your stupid name on a hot dog or in French fries
Do you think,
than you are if
though?
you just...
I think if you just glob it on, you tend to use more. I mean,
Nah,
that's such a
they're going to
thin
be drawing
sleeve.
pictures. So you're going to use more. And you know what else, Mike? You know what else? Mike, you still there? You know what else? This ketchup costs more.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, this ketchup costs more. They put it in this neat little container. You can get red ketchup, too, in this that you can write with. And if you go to the Giant Eagle, which I go every year, they got all the red ketchup out there with spaces in between because the green ketchup's gone.
And I can bet that eventually they're going to have different colors, too, so you can draw with them all.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to
Moms
happen.
will love that, as long as it stays on the plate and doesn't get on the table and on the kids. I pictured this birthday party with all these 3- and 4-year-old kids squirting each other with green ketchup, purple ketchup.
All right, let's take a break, 'cause we're going to talk about Halloween.
Okay, love
All right,
to.
we're going to take a break. If you have questions, comments, we're going to talk about Halloween and some strange things about Pittsburgh and Halloween that, I mean, I've lived here almost 22 years and I still don't understand some of the stuff I see. But you'll be surprised. Audrey Gusky, Hansberger Live. We'll be back. All right, Audrey Gusky's with us, our marketing trends expert from Duquesne University. We've talked about the PlayStation 2, which is selling on eBay $15,000. I don't know how long that's going to go on. Halloween next week.
Right.
You say it's a huge holiday.
Huge. It has bumped out Mother's Day and Easter as far as spending. So next to Christmas, it is the #2 spending holiday. We're spending $2.5 billion a year, and it keeps increasing 10 to 20%.
What are we spending it on?
We're obviously buying candy, decorations for the house. Adults are dressing up in addition to kids. Parties, it's a good excuse to have a party. So if you add all that together, the average person is spending over $100 on all of this stuff.
I mean, it's a challenge. I like not dressing up. I like dressing up the house for Christmas. I like putting the Christmas
Sure.
lights out, and that's nice. But I'll tell you this. Halloween. What are you doing? You got to every week. You have to change your decorations at your house. You have people who can't who still have their Christmas lights up at Easter. So how can we keep changing over. I mean, we have people. We now do have Halloween lights they're selling.
Oh, absolutely. And they're a big business because catalogs are putting them out. It's a big national trend. And it really just started the past 10 years. It used to be a kids' holiday, but I think the notion is baby boomers are getting older. They're looking for their youth. They're looking for having fun. And so I think they've sort of made this a mega, mega holiday.
I get this guy mixed up. I think it's Allegheny County Councilman Rick Schwartz. I think it's Schwartz, who's from Plum. It's not Fitzgerald. I think it's Schwartz from Plum. I don't like him as a councilman. He's a lousy councilman. Boy, he could decorate his house. He'd had coffins that open up. He'd have electronic. His house is unbelievable for Halloween. And I've never seen this before coming to Pittsburgh. I'd never seen it anywhere.
Oh, you see all these stores opening up now, and all they do is feature Halloween.
All it is a Halloween store.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's a big booming business. Marketers are going to obviously keep encouraging this. Now you have to buy gifts for people on Halloween and send cards. Yes, you do.
No, there are no. I did. You know what? But you said that. I did receive a Halloween card in the mail the other day. One, and thank goodness. Don't send me anymore, okay? Don't send me a Halloween card.
You were
it's not a
that
time
I
to
sent
send
you a card?
No, you didn't send me a card. It was a nice card though. It was very funny. Then the candy. Now you come to my house at candy time, at Halloween time.
Yeah.
And I do hand out candy.
Do you give good candy bars, like
the big ones? Oh. There are no little ones.
Do you remember when we were little and you would fill up your bag and it would be heavy?
Good
Nowadays,
candy.
People are
Yeah, the big Hershey bars is what you get in my house.
Nice.
And I was admonished last year by my kids, no Hershey bars with almonds. I like the ones with almonds, but no. So we'll get the plain Hershey bars, maybe a Kit Kat bar too.
Nice.
But that's it. That's what you get. You get the big bars at my house and one per kid.
How many kids usually have coming through?
You know, it wasn't bad last year. I don't know, maybe 30, 40 kids.
Well, that's not too many.
No,
some neighborhoods are a couple hundred. So obviously,
I don't think anymore. Do you think?
Oh yes, oh yes. The larger neighborhoods where it's easy for the kids to circle, they're still getting quite a few. Yeah, kids are out there. And what I find interesting, a lot of older kids are still going out trick-or-treating, kids that are in junior high or high school, because when we were growing up, you sort of stopped when you were in like 5th, 6th grade. But these kids, they put on the masks, they get out there, they enjoy the fun, and they like the free candy.
All right, well, okay, but now is this all driven as well by the economy that's going really well?
I think part of it's the economy, but I think part of it too is the notion that we just like holidays, we like celebrating, we're looking for excuses to have some fun. It's a little bit nostalgic for baby boomers to go back to their youth. They want their kids to have a real nice, you know, memories of Halloween. And I think it's driven a bit by the fact that we have a lot of money and people are looking to spend it, and so that's what they're doing.
You think?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you have a lot of money, and so, okay, we'll find a way to do it. Let's go out for Halloween, and there are those. And I receive, and it's in this stack of stuff I have here. Every year we go this Halloween thing. It's a satanic holiday, and no, it isn't, and yes, it is. Somebody has actually done the definitive research of Halloween and showing that it's not a satanic holiday. It was not started by the Satanists. It wasn't started by witches. It was adopted by them, also adopted by the Christians in All Saints Day, All Hallows Eve, and all. And I say every year, Halloween, ask your kids, it's about the candy.
To kids, it's the candy. But to adults, now it's partying. You ask people, and the average person is going to probably one Halloween party. So I think the fact that they get to get dressed up, they get to rent or buy these costumes. So I think for kids it might be the candy. For adults, it's an excuse.
And getting scared. And we have all these movies that are coming out. We've re-released The Exorcist.
Yeah, that's true.
We have this Bedazzled movie out. All of these scary movies.
Yeah, and now's a good time to re-release them.
Witch 2.
Yes. My favorite was Sixth Sense. I love that movie.
You like that?
Oh, I love that. I love. Don't tell the ending for people who haven't seen it.
Did you? Well, yeah. No, I won't tell the ending. He's dead. But no, I won't. But did you get the DVD?
No.
See, now this is what you have, Brian, and you're not getting my DVD. Brian has no DVD player, but he collects DVDs. He tries to play them in a CD player. The DVD, you go through that, and what's really good, and this is what's an interesting thing about marketing, they sell you on the movie.
Yeah.
And then they'd have you come back and buy the video for your collection. Now it's buy the DVD, because on the DVD there's so much space on there, and it's so easy to access. You know, on a videotape you have to rewind back and forth.
Right.
You can access individual scenes on the DVD. You can go right to where they are. You can watch the entire movie, The Sixth Sense, with the director, Shyamalan, whatever his name was, nice guy, commenting and telling you everything that's going on and what they had to do and how they had to shoot this scene, and all of the clues that were given throughout the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
All of the uses of the color red. Everything that the color red had a very significant role in the movie. And
so if you just
the red
watch it as an observer, you're not
the red doorknob, and anything that was red And I forget the actual significance of the red, but he tells you.
Wow. And you've seen this on the DVD.
It's on the DVD.
I mean, you've watched this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have extra scenes that were deleted from the movie.
Cool.
That are on the DVD.
Yeah.
They also show you how they shot some things. Plus, Shamalama-Lamaland's very first movie is on the DVD.
Oh, my.
When he was a kid.
What are you paying for that, then?
When he was a kid. Oh, you're playing for the DVD?
Yeah.
$20.
That's not bad.
25 bucks. And what you're paying for the DVD player, well, obviously it's still too much for Brian Obzanka. So, but he's got the DVDs that we get sent free to promote in the show that I have to promote in the show. He keeps for free. So that's his marketing expertise.
I think it's a good Christmas present. He probably would appreciate, Fred.
Really?
Right, Brian?
He's already chimed in on that one. All right, so, but see, I'm tired of this, Audrey. I don't like this. We make up Grandparents' Day, not that I'm against grandparents, but we're always the
So
commercial
you think there's
minds.
some kind of marketing guru pushing all this stuff out?
Well, there always is. I mean, people are getting bonuses. People are getting, let's try to push this. Let's try to push Grandparents' Day. Let's try to push buy your pet a card day. I mean, Halloween cards. Who would have ever thought about Halloween cards?
It's a nice way to express yourself to people.
Express yourself for what? What are you saying? Happy Halloween?
Happy Halloween.
Come on, give me a break.
Oh, Fred, I'm a marketer, so it's true and true.
Well, I know. But sometimes we get tired of this marketing stuff.
Yeah, that's why people pull back quite a bit. Well, you know, the Christmas season, believe it or not, is a lot of people are slowing down a little bit, not spending as much, not decorating as
See,
much.
I'm getting the Christmas catalogs in the mail now, and you realize it really isn't too early because I got to buy some decorations for the house.
Oh,
I got to buy it now.
Oh, yeah.
But the Halloween stuff will come down. The Christmas stuff will go up. You forget Thanksgiving.
No,
There's
Thanksgiving
Easter.
squeezed in
Thanks for
between.
coming in.
Always my pleasure.
Audrey Gusky, marketing expert. Go out and decorate your house for Halloween, for goodness sake. Get the big candy bars, though, will ya? Don't be cheap. You can get them cheap up at Sam's Club. Got a whole box or so. Stick with us. We're opening the phones when we come back. Hunsberger Live.